Imagine being in a team where everyone is pulling in different directions, yet you all share the same goal. It's like rowing a boat in a stormy sea, with each wave representing a new conflict. The storm, in this case, is the unresolved conflict, and it's just as destructive. It can lead to decreased productivity, stress, and a toxic environment. Think about it. How productive can you be when you're constantly at odds with your team? How much stress does that add to your day? And how does that affect your overall well-being? It's a ripple effect where one unresolved conflict can lead to a chain of negative outcomes. But wait, don't let this scenario dishearten you. The good news is, conflicts can be resolved and even leveraged to strengthen relationships and foster growth. Yes, you heard it right. Conflict isn't always the villain it's often made out to be. It can be a catalyst for change and improvement. So, what is conflict and why does it matter? Conflict, in its simplest form, is a clash of interests, values, actions, views, or directions. It can occur on a personal level within families, among friends, and in the workplace. Conflict can breed resentment, lead to stress, and if left unresolved, it can damage relationships irreparably. Imagine this. You're working on a team project, and suddenly, two team members have a disagreement. Tensions rise, communication breaks down, and productivity plummets. The whole team suffers. That's the destructive power of conflict. But here's the twist. Conflict isn't inherently bad. In fact, it can be a catalyst for growth, innovation, and deeper understanding. It forces us to question, to challenge, and to explore new perspectives. So the issue isn't conflict itself, but how we handle it. But how do we tackle conflict effectively? That's the million-dollar question. Now that we understand conflict, let's dive into how to resolve it. Conflict resolution isn't a one-size-fits-all approach, and different situations require different strategies. Let's explore a few. First, there's collaboration. This is like a win-win situation where all parties work together to find a solution that satisfies everyone. Think of a team working late to complete a project on time, each member contributing their expertise. Next, we have compromise. This is the middle ground approach where each party gives something up to reach a resolution. Picture two siblings agreeing to split the last piece of cake. Then there's avoidance. Sometimes the best course of action is to avoid the conflict altogether, especially when it's trivial or unproductive. Imagine choosing not to argue with a friend over a minor disagreement. Lastly, accommodation. This is when one party decides to let the other win in order to maintain harmony. Visualize a parent letting their child choose the movie for family night. Remember, the goal is not to avoid conflict, but to navigate it in a way that leads to a positive outcome. So, are you ready to become a master of conflict resolution? It's a journey that starts with a single step. Remember, every like, share, and subscribe helps us create more content like this to help you navigate life's conflicts with ease and grace. And if you're craving additional resources, we've got you covered. Check out our description below for downloadable guides, workshops, and related videos right here on our channel. Your voice matters to us. We'd love to hear about your experiences with conflict resolution. Have these strategies worked for you? Do you have any additional tips or stories to share? Drop a comment below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but also provide real-world context to these strategies. Don't forget to share this video with anyone who might benefit from these strategies. Together, we can turn conflict into a catalyst for growth.